Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another ATEEZ album. I'm so excited. We're gonna do Fever Part 3. I am so excited for this one specifically because there are a couple songs on here that I've heard so much about and like you guys have been telling me I need to listen to. There are 6 songs on here, but we have heard a good amount of them. So it's Eternal Sunshine, Feeling Like I Do, Deja Vu, Rocky, All About You, and Not Too Late. So we've heard Eternal Sunshine and Deja Vu, so we're not going to do those in this one. But I am going to do Rocky because I've only heard the Boxers version, which is like the Japanese version of it. So I haven't heard the original. So we're going to do Feeling Like I Do, Rocky, All About You, and Not Too Late. And specifically, I know a lot of people have been recommending Not Too Late to me and All About You, so I am so excited for those ones. I feel like, I don't think I've ever heard Feeling Like I Do, but I feel like I might have heard like a snippet in some of their variety stuff. I feel like they use that a lot. If it's like the same one I'm thinking of, I think if they use it in Real Now. I think, but we'll see when we actually listen to it. So I'm excited. I loved like the other 2 parts of the Fever series and everything, so I'm excited to see how this one sounds, especially when they have Eternal Sunshine and Deja Vu on here, because Eternal Sunshine is very much like upbeat, happy, and just like the start of the album, but then Deja Vu brings in just a darker feel, especially with the instrumental and everything. So that is one thing I always like just love about ATEEZ albums. They always incorporate such different genres and everything and just different styles, but make it so cohesive together. This is one of the albums that I ordered 2 versions of from my order from like Hello 82. So I'm hoping that gets here soon because I would love to actually like see the different stuff that I get and everything and like show you guys and stuff. But I saw the concept photos and I had to get 2 versions of it. But nonetheless, we're gonna get right into these because we already know it's gonna be like an hour long with just 4 songs. But yeah, we're gonna start with Feeling Like I Do. So yeah, we are using lyric videos that an amazing person made a playlist, like when I first got into ATEEZ, of all the lyric videos that they found the most accurate and everything, especially parts wise. So we're gonna use these. I hope that's fine. There will be pausing, there will be talking. If you don't like that, not the video for you, totally fine. Just putting it out there ahead of time. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna get right into Feeling Like I Do, which I feel like the small snippet I have heard of this, if it is this song, it's more of that feeling like Eternal Sunshine is. Ooh. Ooh, this has very much like an old school kind of feel, like especially like 90s, 2000s, like kind of old school pop and stuff. I love how this sounds, just like how it led into the instrumental and everything and like built upon it and everything into like this part. Okay, I've heard this part. I love how that leads into the chorus. Ooh. I feel like when I heard that part, I did not know that was San doing that. Let's go back a little bit. The build up here. I love that backdrop noise. Dude, the silkiness in Yeong's voice right there. I love those kicks too. I love how light this back instrumental is right here. that like very airiness quality to the instrumental, especially like it's so just like light and everything. It's so good, especially when they take out like the kicks and stuff and then they bring it back in. But they are sounding great. I love how Minky has this like more effect on his voice and everything, because it just gives a different feel to the song, especially like more upbeat and everything. But San's voice, man, the quality. And the harmonies. Ooh, I love that little like record scratch right there. I love this beat. Nah. Hey. Nah, I love when they do that. Man, I love this back instrumental so much, and just the different like rhythms that they're going for. And I just love how Hongjin specifically always does like this very fast-paced rapping and stuff, but then I love how they slowed down that instrumental afterwards and he changed like his pace a little bit. Dude, the harmonies. I love this build up. Like, especially when it switches from Sungwoo to Yoonho. That transition between the both of them is so good. Just the airiness and everything. And that build with the instrumental behind it. I love this like backbeat. Is that Yuno doing the back vocals? That airiness twinkling mixed with that instrumental is so good. Yeah, I love how old school like this kind of beat is with like their very like more lighter feeling voices. Yeah, I love the sound of that song. I feel like it was such a good like track listing wise after Eternal Sunshine, and the next one would be Deja Vu, because it transitions really well into that, especially keeping those lighter feelings that Eternal Sunshine had, but it brought in like an old school kind of feel, especially, which I really loved. And it like incorporated more of a darker kind of element, but still had that upbeat, lighter feel and stuff. So it just transitions into Deja Vu very well. And I just love how they sounded on that. Just, especially, I love how Mingi and Hongjun always do such a good job with switching up the rhythm, especially during their parts, like within just their parts themselves. But then the whole song too, it breaks up the choruses really well. And Sungwa and Yoonho, their transition, I love just that airiness quality that they both can have in their voices. And then San, I just loved him throughout this whole song. But Yesung and Wooyoung too, I just love how they have such silkiness like to their voices, especially on songs like that. So all of them I feel like shined. And then Jungho, man, his voice over a chorus is just like, it doesn't matter what type of song it is, on a chorus and everything, he just does so well. But we are going to skip Deja Vu, like I said. We're going to do Rocky. I'm pretty sure the Rocky Boxers version is the Japanese version of it. And I'm pretty sure this is the Korean version. Let me know if I'm totally wrong and literally the same thing. But I think, because the other one's on the Japanese album, I'm pretty sure that one is Japanese. But I'm not sure if this is like totally different. Like instrumental wise and stuff, or it's literally just like the lyrics and stuff. But anyways, we're gonna get into this.
Yes, I'm rocky, feel like I'm rocky. Dance on the floor, feel like I'm rocky. Yes, I'm rocky, feel like I'm rocky.
This song too, this live, so good. I just love that. That like those hits with like that snap and stuff in between. Ooh, I love how you can hear like the snares and stuff a little bit more. Ooh. That like high pitched sound in the back and stuff I really like too. It like brings in like a different element to it. But I feel like Yoonho has a little bit more of effect on his voice in this version. At least that's how it sounds to me. I just love the whole feeling of this song, man. It's so good. Ooh, I love how, like, especially in this headphone and stuff, you can hear that deeper percussion a lot more. I feel like the instrumental and stuff is different than in this version and everything. Like it's not just like their voices and stuff. I feel like it's a lot like it's on the same level and stuff, but I feel like it's held back a little bit in this. Like they have less like hard percussion right here, so I feel like it all just blends like a little bit more than the other one. You know what I mean? I love how those like horns and stuff build with that too. Yeah, there's just like something a little bit different with this like instrumental that I actually like. Those harmonies. See what I mean? He has more of that like electronic kind of like effect to his voice. That guitar. Ooh, that very forward, like shredding of the guitar and stuff is so good. Yeah, let me know if I'm like just making it up in my head and like trying to find differences and stuff, but I feel like there definitely were. Like the instrumental was kind of like just remixed a little bit, especially like sound wise, like sound level wise and everything, like where everything was placed. But also the effects that certain members had on their voices. I feel like especially Yuno and Jungho had a little bit more of that like kind of voice coder kind of effect over it. But I actually really liked it. I feel like it incorporated that guitar a lot more too, like was a lot forward, because I feel like the percussion was the same throughout this version and the other one, but it had a little bit like of a softer feel, I think. But either way, I love both versions, but I just love that song so much. It's such a hype song. Like if you need to get ready in the morning, just like to get where you're going and just wake up and stuff, that's the song to play to. But I absolutely love it. Everybody sounds great on that song. And it's just so, that's like one of the songs I can listen to over and over again and not get bored of it. Cause it just like gets you in the mood. Just like start your day. But the next one is All About You. What did I just watch? I think it was The ATEEZ Way, I think. And this is like I think Hongjun wrote this song. I will like look in the credits and stuff later and everything too. But I feel like I've heard a lot about this song too. Like people have been recommending this one and the last one a lot. So I'm interested to see how it sounds, because I feel like Not Too Late is a slower one. And then going from Rocky to this, I feel like it's maybe a middle ground, still soft and everything, but has like a maybe different kind of instrumental and stuff behind it. But either way, we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. I love that backing sound.
Nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Everything is all about you. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Everything is all about you. Everything is all about you. Everything is all about you.
I love this song. I feel like I don't want to pause it. It's so good. I love just how simple like that All About You part is. It's just like, it just takes up that space so well. And I just love how it complements like everybody's voices. But I love these switch ups in this. Like, nah. This starting, I love this. That piano over Sungwa's voice. And that beat picks up a little bit. And then it bleeds into this.
Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Everything is all about you. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I Nobody loves you like I do. Everything is all about you. Everything is all about you.
Like, I love this. Those drowned out vocals in the back. I love when Hongju goes into the softer singing rap. I love that switch up. That heavy percussion right there too.
내 맘은 답이 안 된 누구도 이곳에 못 들어와. Hold on to me, yeah. 숨을 쉴 수 있게 말야. I can't see you. Everything is all about you. Nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Everything is all about you. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Everything is all about you. 너는 내 전부, 너는 내 주. I'm gonna show, I'll be your proof. 있어줄래, baby, 쭉. 너는 내 무, 너는 내 우, 너는 내 전부, 너는 내 주. I'm gonna show, I'll be your proof. Everything is all about you.
We're listening to this one again. This, I feel like it's every album I say it. This is the new favorite ATEEZ song, man. This is in one of my top spots. I love just how distant everything felt, especially, and just the rhythm switch ups in this were so good. I feel like everybody's voice just meshed so well together. I love how Yusung sounded on this song. Just that transition into his voice after that, just like very more on like the just like distant simple side and everything that the All About You was. It just gave it so much room to breathe. But then I love how he brought in like that different kind of not upbeat but like different pace to it and everything that like switched up the song but just like gave it a little something extra, which I absolutely loved. Just the way it sounded. This song is so good. I absolutely love it. The writing too. I love how just like it's so sweet and everything. It really matches like the whole feeling of it. Just like more a calming feeling and everything. It's so good. But yeah, this is a fast favorite. I absolutely love how this sounded, especially how this opens up. I love those like and I love how this is like throughout the whole song too, just in different levels of volume. See, I love how it has that phrase, like the swelling right there, but then it has like the slight pauses. And this switch up. Nah, like I love that.
Nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody loves you like I do. Everything is all about you.
I love this vocal right here.
Everything is all about you. Everything is all about you.
And then the piano comes in over his voice. I love those pauses.
Nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Everything is all about you. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do. Nobody knows, nobody love you like I do.
I love Leon's tone on here.
Everything is all about you. Everything is all about you. 고요한 품속에 안겨서 우리의 행성들을 찾아. 내 맘은 답이 안 된 누구도 이곳에 못 들어와.
I love Minhy's tone on here too. He's such a nice addition to the song right here. Jungkook's vocals. And the instrumental and everything overpowers their voices a lot too. I love it, especially at this end. Yeah, that's my favorite so far on the album. Like, just in general, this is my favorite, like, new ATEEZ songs, man. This is so good. Yeah, I love that song. That's definitely a favorite for me. I love just how atmospheric it was and just distant a lot of the time. It's such a calming song that I can just see myself listening to that so much and just to chill out and everything. And I just love just the whole sound, the rhythm switch ups. Everyone just sounded great. I love just like the softer tones, especially from Hongjoong and Mingy. And just, I love how Jungho had that chorus most of the time. And that high note at the end, man. Jungho's voice is insane. But I love just like how Seonghwa and Yoonho and Yesung and stuff would go back to back. I feel like just their deeper voices, especially in this, were just so nice and just complimenting each other so well. And then San mixed in right in there, like with everybody else too. But especially Wooyoung, I love the tone of his voice. He added like a little bit of like a deeper like element to his voice, especially with like more of that. He still had the specific tone that he usually has, like with the more forwardness and stuff, but he did it in like a lower register than I usually hear him in a lot. And it sounded so well because it mixed so well with everybody. But that song was so good, beautifully written. I know translations are never 100% accurate and stuff, but just like the whole gist of it was so good, and just the instrumental was great. But that's definitely a fast favorite. I can see myself listening to that so much. But we're getting into the last one, which is Not Too Late. And I feel like I have heard like the most about this song specifically, how everybody has been waiting for me to get to it. So I'm excited to hear it. Last one on the album, so I'm guessing they're gonna probably have a slower, more emotional, just like probably that vibe from what I have like kind of seen surrounding this song. But yeah, we're getting right into this, so let's go. Start with the piano. Oh no. No, this this song, I can already tell, is going to be a favorite. This is going to be my favorite. The R&B, like old school feel they have over this piano And just, I know the lyrics, I am reading them, and I am gonna feel things. But the way that this just started, man, I love how this piano leads into that. And then when Yunho comes in, they add in that like other beat to it. Son over piano.
Not my fault. 잘 살아 멀쩡해 나 잘 먹고 잘 살아 걱정하지 말라고 엄마 아빠 나 잘 살아 그래 맞아 행복해 내가 선택한 건 맞아 근데도 가끔 이렇게 허전할 때는 말야
Oh no.
대상 없는 아무데를 향해 하는 거야 더 괜찮을걸 더 괜찮을걸 저장 갈 대신에
Oh my god. Oh my god, I need a second. Okay, oh my god, this song, man. We're not even halfway through. Oh, that got me. We're gonna get back into this. The lyrics, man.
꺼내줘요 흔들리고 싶지 않아 이러다 쓰러지겠어 죽이고 살리고 미치게 알아나게 하지만 미련 없이 버리고 싶으니까요 보이는 거여의 신랑 같은 희망에 다시 한번 믿어볼까 하는 환상이 현실 될까봐 그 희망을 못 이겨서 다시 살아가 보려해 난 Late too late oh not too late 이유가 있을 거라 난 믿어 It's too late
Oh, and then it leads into that. Oh. Okay, we're gonna listen to this again. I love that it leads into turbulence too, because it's like I am gonna get very emotional talking. Okay, it's gonna take me an hour just to get through this freaking song. And like, we're gonna listen to this again because I just love how the ending, this whole song, just like how it encompasses like that feeling of telling yourself that it's not too late. Like it's not too late to feel okay. And then it leads into like the instrumental for Turbulence, where it's like that song is like embracing who you are and that you're okay and you're enough and everything. And so props to whoever thought of that idea. Oh my god. This song is my favorite. Like, this is up there, like, in my actual favorite songs, like, of all of ATEEZ. I need to stop freaking crying, I swear to god. But, okay, we're gonna get into this one more time. I First, I love how this, like, the piano starts, the instrumental and everything, but then they add in, like, this beat and everything too when Yuno comes in. Son over piano is my absolute favorite. His voice is just made for piano, I swear. Like, it just sounds so good. And there's so much emotion to his voice. I love this. This is my favorite instrumentals from them. Like, I love it. Dude, like the soul in Sungwoo's voice. Like, everyone sounds so good. And I love when Jungkook specifically, he has such a belty voice, and he's used a lot for like very upbeat, high energy like choruses or very like belty high notes and stuff. And I love when he's in this softer voice. It's just so good. I absolutely love when he sings like this. Like, no matter how hard it gets, there's always a reason to keep going. The speed switch up with those harmonies in the back are so good. I just love Hongjoon's voice on here.
I know it's not my fault. 잘 살아 멀쩡해 너 잘 먹고 잘 살아 걱정하지 말라고 엄마 아빠 너 잘 살아 그래 맞아 행복해 내가 선택한 건 맞아 근데도 가끔 이렇게 허전할 때는 말야 텅빈 모서리에 붙어 기도해 대상 없는 아무데를 향해 하는 거야 더 괜찮을 거야 더 괜찮을 거야 저장 갈듯이 Is anyone out there 들리시나요 내 읊조리는 고독이 들리시나요 Oh please 답을 알려줘요 나 홀로 남아 벗어날 수 없는 이유 Too late 답을
Oh my god, I swear. The way that this chorus comes in is so good. But like, I can't stop thinking about Hongjoon's part. It's like, guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm a mess. Just like, these words like hit so close to home, man. Especially when it was Hongjoon's part. It's like you're telling everybody else not to worry.
잘 살아 멀쩡해 너 잘 먹고 잘 살아 걱정하지 말라고 엄마 아빠 너 잘 살아 그래 맞아 행복해 내가 선택한 건 맞아
It's like reassuring other people when you can't reassure yourself. Oh my god. Those harmonies in the back are beautiful, man. Dude, the way that Miggy sounds on this song, I absolutely love. Just his voice at this part is so good. Like, he might be one of my favorite parts of the song. I love that guitar mix with it.
빛을 찾아
I love how the guitar is going with the melody of their voices.
빛을 찾아
Dude, I have goosebumps. I have chills. I'm crying. This song, man. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that that's my favorite song on here. That and All About You, those two are my standouts. Like, they are such good songs. They're my top ATEEZ songs. Like, they're definitely my top 10, but like, they were so good. I think that's like one of the most times I've cried on this channel. I swear to God, it's always ATEEZ and it's always these freaking albums with these emotional ass songs that just get you. But that is such a special song. All About You and Not Too Late, man, I can see myself listening to those just like when I need it. Like, I love this song so much, and just like the whole meaning of it and everything was so beautiful and just so beautifully written. It's just, it was such a good closing to the album, and I love how they brought in like the turbulence and everything from it. Everyone sounded great on this. I absolutely love just, especially, man, Hongjoong got me. Like, tears everywhere. Him and Mingi, I love how they sounded on this song. I love when Hongjoong, especially, I feel like you guys won't know by now, I love when he sings and just does more of that singing rap, but then he switched it up and does like more of the softer version he usually does. But then Mingi's voice, I absolutely loved when he came in. His voice, like with that deeper, like, it has such a melodic feel to it, especially with that beat, and when it came in and everything after the piano, that was perfect. They all sounded great on this. Sunghwa, he had so much just soul in his voice. Like, it sounded so good and just like so airy, especially at the end of his phrases and everything. It just worked so well. Yoonho, I always love him on songs like this, especially with like more of that piano, but still like smoother kind of R&B and stuff mixed in with it. His voice is perfect for it. San on piano, favorite pairing, perfect pairing. Like, it will always be 100% every single time you pair his voice with a piano. It's just so soft and emotional, and he just fits this so well. Jungho, I love, like I said, I love when Jungho just not brings it back a little bit, but when he just sings in a softer kind of style like this, because it just shows how versatile he is, and I just love the sound of his voice when he sings in this kind of way. But his voice over this was so good too. Wooyoung, I feel like Wooyoung, he like just has such a special quality to his voice that makes him stand out, and I feel like it really incorporates so well with everybody in this group, especially on this song. Yeosung has such more of that warmer tone that just, I feel like, brings a certain energy to a song no matter what kind of style it is, and just like kind of grounds everybody together, which is really nice. But this song was beautiful, man. Like, I was a freaking mess. This song was so good. But this album as a whole, I love the progression through everything. We started with Eternal Sunshine and just like happy, upbeat, like fun, like, and end with this. Like, what? But then I love just how everything was structured together. We had like Eternal Sunshine and then Feeling Like I Do. I love that song. It's so, I did not expect it at all to have that old school vibe to it, but when they brought it in, it just made so much sense, especially with these at the end too. They incorporated so much of that like old school hip hop, but R&B at the same time, mixed with this more upbeat style, which really like lend itself to just work so well cohesively as a group of like tracks together, because it took especially inspiration from Eternal Sunshine, but also Deja Vu, like Feeling Like I Do did. But then Rocky and stuff too, after Deja Vu, just amps you up a lot. And then All About You, I feel like it still has some aspects and stuff of that, like the higher tempo and stuff, but it brings in such a completely different feel too, just with that more atmospheric, just giving just the time to breathe throughout the song, especially. but the transitions and switch ups, especially when it transitioned into Yes Song and stuff too, I absolutely loved the rhythm of that song. But then Not Too Late, man. I absolutely love this song. It's so beautiful, and I just love how it leads into turbulence stuff. I feel like that's such a smart choice, like writing wise and just producing wise and stuff. Like, this whole album is definitely a favorite of mine. I just love how just the different, it doesn't matter what album it is. ATEEZ just always does such a great job of incorporating so many different styles and genres together, but making it so cohesive and just very easy to listen to, like, just throughout, which is so smart. And it's just so, just like, I always admire their artistry and stuff so much, and just, it's always so well thought out and just so planned out. Plus the writing is just some of the best. And I just love it so much because it's so relatable. I feel like every single person can find something to relate to in any of their songs, and especially an album, just like how it mixes up so much. But yeah, like I said, I love this album so much. Like, just together as a whole was so good. Like, every single track on here I absolutely love. And that's, the normal with ATEEZ. So, but it was so good. And I feel like the next one is Fever. I think it's Epilogue, and I think that's a full-length album. So that'll definitely be 2 parts and probably an hour each. But I'm excited to hear that one because I'm pretty sure it has, I think, turbulence on it too. Just like from how it goes with like the track listing wise and stuff. I think the letters on that one too. But I'm excited to listen to that one too. But all of these albums, ATEEZ and albums, they just create such great things. Yeah, but I'm just so proud to be a fan, man. It just, like, everything that they just put into it, the hard work, just like all the effort they put into it to create just a meaningful message throughout every single song. Just like, even a fun upbeat one still has like that feeling of just being happy and just having fun and stuff. And then I just love how just they play with concepts so much too. It's just so inspiring and admirable. But I just love this album so much, and I can't wait to hear the other ones, especially their newest one coming out. That's gonna be great. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me and everything. About time I cried from them. So I seriously though, I just love this song, and just like Not Too Late is so good, but All About You is probably, those two are probably tied for my favorites on here, just because I have to. But I love every single song on here. Like, I feel like every single one is on repeat, especially Deja Vu is one of the first songs I checked out from them, and it has not lost like any of my interest. I absolutely love that song. It's played literally every day. But everybody did great on this. Everybody sounded great. The writing was great throughout this, and I just love how they put everything together on this album. I know I was doing the streaming culture lives and stuff too, and Not Too Late was the one that I didn't listen to because I haven't heard it yet. I don't know if I can watch that. I will be a freaking even bigger mess. Granted, I probably will watch it and everything, but just warning now. But I just love this so much, and I love them so much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me and everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.